Hey guys, Justin here from Simplified Investing. I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. These are going to be the 5 stocks that we are watching this coming week. First one being XOM, second one AMZN, third one PDD, fourth one NVDA, and then the fifth one being Snap. Hope you guys enjoy the extended weekend and look forward to trading with you all on Tuesday. Thank you. So getting things started, for those of you who have watched the prior videos, the first thing I'm going to be doing is breaking down the S&P 500, what we saw within the past week, specifically today what we saw here on Friday, and kind of an outlook for the coming week here on the S&P 500. First off, obviously weakness here on the market. You can see we tried to rally up here. Actually, the 200-day SM or the 200 SMA on the daily chart sits still around this 430 region, right where we rejected here on 816 before a big move down here. Now we're trading into the 392 region. Trying to curl here, we tried to form this curling pattern, this curling formation here to the upside, immediately rejected here with selling pressure. Tried to form a similar bounce curling pattern here on Friday. Boom, hit with selling pressure here. So sellers still in control here. I want to see if we do form a higher low reversal here. So you can see this reversal down here from 362. Reversal up here in the 371 region. Let's see if we can get a reversal and a bounce here in this coming week. From a technical perspective, lots of weakness here, lots of selling pressure here on Friday. Actually got a move up here into 401.50 region, this 401.46 resistance, of which is going to be a key level this week. Selling pressure here. So for a sustained rally to the upside here, I really want to see a curling pattern rebid above this 401.46 region. We saw so much selling here on Friday after we saw this push up near this level. Failed to break after a little bit of consolidation in this zone and then weakness. So for upside this week, above this 401.46 region. Key below is going to be that 390 region. If we do crack 390, I do think we get a move down into sub 387. And let's go into the 5-day, 5-minute chart just to show you guys an example. Thursday, we got this move down here, immediately recovered strongly here off this 390 region. You can see we closed all the way up here in green on the day at 396. So over a 1.5% rally off the lows. Now what happened today? We get this move up into that 401.46 region here that I was discussing from the daily chart. Rejected, formed a consolidation region, could not break, and we break of this wedge area here, this consolidation, and look at that extended selling pressure. One positive, bouncing strongly in this 390 region. So like I mentioned, if we do break 390, I do think we see sub 387 here for a move down into potentially sub 385. So 390 going to be key. For upside, 401.46 is the level that you guys should be eyeing here for the upside this week on the S&P 500. XOM going to be the first play, and let's break this down from the daily chart. Not one that's trading high volume, but a nice technical setup here off of this reversal candle here off of 93.15. So not trading the volume, that is the one missing component within this setup. Normally I try to look for at least 2x volume on the daily chart. This does not fit that criteria, but it does fit the relative strength from Friday. NASDAQ down 1.4%. XOM up 1.83. So strength in the energy sector here. XOM showcasing that. Want to see if we can get this curling move back up into 147 plus for a breakout up into that 52-week high. Got this move here. We really attempted to break here on 829 on increase in volume. Failed, and then we tested this 93.15 support region. So 93.15, a very, very strong support level below if we do get some selling pressure, expecting a strong bounce here. As for what I personally want to see, I want to see if we rebid above this 96-92 region. Want to take this here up into that 147 region above. Watch for the breakout and hold for a move up into that 105.57 region above on the coming week here for XOM. Second one, going to be AMZN. Some relative strength here. Trading higher amount of volume, not anything crazy. It's 101% of the daily normal range. Nothing significant, but some relative strength here. With the NASDAQ being down 1.4%, AMZN down only 0.2%, having some relative strength here. Really what I want to see is we're trying to form this curling pattern here. And you can see this is a common theme because of that's how the market has been. Tried to make a curling pattern, failed. You met with sellers here. Very similar setup to the S&P 500. Now let's see if we can curl here for a move to the upside. For a technical level, if we do hold and rebid above 130.65, liking this move here up into 133.63, 135.74, and above that up into 137. Going to be keeping an eye on this one. I like the buying pressure that we got here on 9-1. A lot of buyers here from 123.55 up into that 127.60 region. Expecting those to continue and hold here if we do break above 130.65. Expecting a move up into 133.63 and then 135 plus this coming week. Third play, one that has been very strong lately and one that I do think has a good potential to break out here if we can confirm. And the biggest level that I'm going to be watching here in a continual rejection is at this 72.26 region, 72 region. Let's make it a whole dollar. That has been the intraday level that has been rejecting consistently. And let's go into the 5-day, 5-minute chart first. So you can see, boom, we hit this 72 level, rejected. Hit 72, rejected. Hit 72, rejected. Hit 72, rejected here. And then what we did all day here was basically just consolidate and bounce up and down off of this 72 region. So what I personally want to see is a follow-through day that holds above 72 on volume. I do think we get a nice breakout expansion up into 80 plus once we do confirm above that level. You can see the high volume being traded here on 829, obviously with earnings rejected right at 72. Again, holds above 72 on high volume. I do think we can trade up into 80 plus here on this with those daily breakout buyers taking this once we do confirm above that region. The fourth play of the week, going to be one that a lot of you probably have on watch, and there's really an interesting setup here, or potential here on NVIDIA that I'm seeing. What happens is when we do push to 52-week lows like we did get right here on 9-1, a lot of institutions, a lot of retail traders, a lot of investors get stopped out of that position. They see it hits the 52-week lows, it causes them to panic, worried about the weakness. And what happens is you get a lot of waterfall selling. And what I mean by waterfall selling is you get a shakeout candle similarly to right here that we got on Thursday on very high volume. You can see it was the highest volume we've traded all year. And it coincidentally is probably what caused a lot of people to get shaken out, or a lot of stop losses being hit as we broke below this 52-week low at 140.52, which we got right here on 7.5 before a nice bounce. If we rebid into 140.52, so if we do rebid up here above this level, I do think we can easily trade up here into this 145.74 region and up here into 150. What you could typically see is once these people get shaken out and they see it finally start bouncing and recovering, what happens is a lot of times they end up buying back into that position, which can further accelerate this to the upside move here. Expecting a relief bounce if we can hold above 140.52. As for down here, 132.70 is going to be the region to watch for the downside. If we do break that, invalid setup here, and we could very well see sub 130. But that 140.52 region is an area of key level here in the coming week. It is going to be a level I'm watching for a upside move this week on NVIDIA. Last play, one that has obviously been beaten down a lot here over the past year, from $83 all the way down to $9. Incredibly brutal year for Snapchat, no doubt about it. What I like to see here is this curling pattern we break out, and then we get another curling pattern here. Nice movement here on 831. We pulled down here into this 1017 region, closed this candle up here into 1086. Formed new highs here on Thursday, 9-1. Formed new highs here on Friday. The main reason for this selling pressure is going to be from the market perspective. We had a very strong sell-off here on the market. You can expect that to happen here with a stock that is a component of the indice. What I want to see for a curling move up here into 1230 is if we can rebid here at 1179, make higher highs. I do think we can form this curling pattern through 1230 up here into this 1270 region here on the daily chart. Breaks 1270, can fill this move up here into 1318 for the upside move on Snapchat this week. But nice curling pattern here, nice inside day on low volume selling. Watching this one if we do hold above 1179 for an upside move this week. That being said, that wraps up the 5 plays we are watching for the week. If you did enjoy this video, if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. If you are interested in getting our course alerts and more, feel free to check out simplified-investing.com today. We would love to have you guys on board. Hope you're all having a great weekend and look forward to trading with you all on Tuesday. Thank you.